Hello, it is me, Michelle Crisanti at the CBD Hemp Shop in Eugene, Oregon. And today in our shop, we call it Stress Less Monday because a really big reason that we do what we do is to help you deal with anxiety, with stress, and the effects of that on the body. The endocannabinoid system in our body is exactly the system in our body that brings us out of fight or flight after, the tiger or the boss has left the building. Our bodies, as you know, produce adrenaline and cortisol and stress chemicals that keep us going. And so when we wake up to that alarm on Monday morning, after snoozing a couple of times, and you get going, and you get that coffee, and you get that rush, it's like go, 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 and your body's storing all these chemicals, and then we need to deal with it. We need to have a place to go with that. So the endocannabinoid system, in a naturally flowing system of balance and wholeness and completeness, our endocannabinoid system would kick in the chemicals anandamide and AG2 and balance everything back out. But since so many of us run on this like high speed, high wire, like go, 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 I know from experience that it's all about the go. Our systems aren't necessarily working as efficiently as they could. Our bodies don't store any of these chemicals, really. They shouldn't for a long time. Adrenaline and cortisol building up and holding in our system creates things like digestive issues, and our skin gets dry. It's drawing all the blood away from our essential organs and just like getting us ready. It wants to go to our muscles. So our muscles want to go, and then they tense up, and then we hold it there, and it doesn't go where it needs to go. So we need to do things to get that out of there. If you think about when a dog gets, like a dog gets hurt, it's chasing after the ball, and it rolls over its head. What does it do? It gets up and it shakes itself off. And we haven't done that. We don't, you get that phone call and you get all angry, or you're in traffic, you're holding on to it. And just, where does it go? It doesn't have any place to go. And unless we consciously make an effort to do that, if you go out and exercise, or you go out, run it off, shake it off, dance it off, whatever you've got to do, unless we make an effort to get that out of our body, it sits there and it can really destroy some things in our systems. So the endocannabinoid system, once everything kind of kicks in and all of these chemicals are flowing through our system, and then the threat is over. It's Monday night, you clock out, you go home, you eat your dinner, and you're sitting there on the couch. You can either be bathing in those cortisol, and thinking about all the things that you have to do tomorrow and what happens then. Then you're not sleeping at night. Then, you're thinking about all of the little things because your brain is just like overdrive, and that cortisol and that stress chemical, your body wants it there because it's so used to having it there. Ask me how I know. Wow. So this is a big reason why I got into energy work, into learning how to take a nice deep breath, into learning how to ground energy, and learning how to move energy, Tai Chi, Reiki, all of the systems of, ways to move, balance energy. And also about CBD, about cannabinoids. Now, I started in the cannabis system. I am a proponent. I really have used cannabinoids for a long time, and I'm sure that it was self-medication, not even necessarily knowing what it was. I just needed to calm down, and weed helped me do that. Cannabis helped me do that. And now that I'm older and more sophisticated about it, and now that we're learning more about it, the endocannabinoid system just being discovered in 1992, now that we're understanding how that works, we can use cannabinoids in order to fine-tune that system. So for me, where I used to use THC because that's really what was available to calm down, to slow things down, to, just kind of not necessarily check out, but just slow things down. Also put me into a creative space where I feel like I could maintain, focus a little longer. Definitely have some ADD tendencies. And cannabis for me was a way to kind of just like, really be able to go into a zone and, get the work done, do those dishes, or, do the gardening or make that piece of art without, having to do 500 other things. So your adrenaline's kicked in, your cortisol's kicked in, your body's used to having that. And now we've learned that the endocannabinoid system, anandamide, AG2, our body can kick these chemicals in, endocannabinoids, and soothe things. So we can stimulate that not only by using cannabinoids, but by taking a nice deep breath. By allowing ourselves to really tune in and feel like, where is that stress happening in our body? By learning how to maintain a level of calm. Because we're not really rewarded for that. You see it in monks. They've been practicing for years, and it's like, wow, I wish I was that chill. But then we get that chill, and it's like, oh my God, I should be doing something. We need to learn balance. We need to be able to sit with ourselves without stressing out. We need to be able to turn off our mind at the end of the day after the boss has left the building. We need to be able to get into this body and enjoy it. Embody peace. And that's what the Endoluminous Full Spectrum Evolution is about. So I have a couple of products, of course, because I have a shop, and that's not the only reason I want to talk about it, but I'm going to tell you a few things that are working for me and work for many of our customers, and to just take the edge off. So the first thing are these Smokies gummies. This one is blackberry CBD gummies. They're 25 milligrams a piece, which is a pretty good size dose of CBD. That's kind of an average dose for people. That might be through the day. So I might take 25 milligrams during the day. I'll eat half of one of these. That'll put me to sleep. But for some people, they need the full 25. But this is a really nice way to just eat it. Feed your system. It calms you down. It helps me from, that brain thing at the end of the day, and helps just relax me. And when I wake up the next morning, I know that my body has completely relaxed, where if it was full of adrenaline and cortisol still, it wouldn't. Another thing that really helps with your anandamide levels and your AG2 levels and helping bring those chemicals into balance is chocolate. So this chocolate and maca and CBD bar from Mountain Girls Botanica right here outside of Eugene, Oregon, out in Veneta. This is 15 milligrams of CBD per dose. And the chocolate and the maca also enhance the effects of the CBD. So it helps regulate, your body kicks the anandamide in, and then it helps regulate the uptake. So it can help keep the anandamide in the body a little bit longer and not dissipate so quickly, and give you that feeling of joy. Anandamide is the bliss molecule. It's named after joy. So this helps to stimulate that, helps to keep your body, flowing that a little longer, and helps you relax. And when you relax, those chemicals calm down. You can flush them out of your system easier, and you can get to sleep better. Another thing I like to use in the afternoon, this is a new product in our shop, but I've been using it for a while. This is Boneyard Elixir. It is a soda. This one is Passion Orange, and it's 25 milligrams of CBD. not a totally quick delivery. I'm going to sip this over, the afternoon. Keeps me calm, keeps me from stressing out, and it keeps me from having that dip in the afternoon where it's like, oh, the coffee wore off and now I want to take a big fat nap. This helps glide me through it. So all of these things that we have here in the shop help me to keep in balance, help soothe the savage beast, and also help release those chemicals, those stress chemicals from my body. Now, another thing we need to do is practice being calm, because if stress is where you live and you don't feel it, you're going to create it, and that's unnecessary. It's a habit, and I know it well, but being able to bring yourself back to homeostasis is what the ECS is all about. And that's what we're all about, and that's why I have this shop. I want to help you understand it. That's why I have Endoluminous Evolution. I'm grateful for you here. And if you have any questions, please ask them down below, or message me at the shop, or message me on my Endoluminous page. I'll do my best to get back to you and answer those. Otherwise, stay tuned. I'm going to bring you more information. Thanks for watching. Take care. Happy Monday.